Hello, what is up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Well, now it's our channel. Welcome back to Shreya and Vaish, and this is our very first podcast. So let's give a
True.
very big round of applause to our new host, Vaishnavi.
Thank you. So I'm Vaishnavi, and we both are long distance best friends for sure. But
We
but
have been
I'm
since
doing
11th, since the beginning of
I know
2022.
for sure during COVID. I don't know how
Yeah,
did we meet. It was a long story, but we'll get to that. But
later.
I'm doing my bachelor's in US for now, and
And I'm doing
I
my
will.
bachelor's in India.
Yeah.
So you can imagine
Oh,
the distance.
the long distance.
Very long distance.
Very much for sure.
And the worst part is we both don't even for holidays we don't really go back to the same place because I go back to my parents in Singapore. She goes back to Hyderabad and she does not come and visit me.
Yeah, because you are also Hyderabadi and you're always in Singapore. What should I do? But then what to do? Like seriously, she never come to Hyderabad. But you can come to Hyderabad this time though. That's what I think.
Yeah, I will be coming to Hyderabad for New Year's, but I'm going back.
Girl, girl,
I'm going
like
back
I'm
to
gonna come in
Singapore.
summer.
Oh, summer! I told you I'm not gonna be there during summer. I'm gonna stay in college during summer.
I don't know what to say at this. I miss you so much.
Summer classes.
Summer classes. I'm taking summer classes, but it will be in the midnights.
Who has classes
It's
at
so weird
midnight?
because it's online and it's US timing.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'll have that. I want to complete it soon. I want to complete my degree
Okay,
soon. So
I actually have a question that I wanted to ask you for very long
okay,
because you have
that
been
makes me
in
very nervous.
you
But
you
go
have
on.
been in no worry. You have been in US college for this is your second year in US. You know, living away from your family, you have a younger sister and all
Yes.
that.
Uh huh.
Do you feel that living away from home made you better in some way?
Yes, I think for sure. I think I understand my parents better now. I think I've told you before also that
You
now
told me,
I
but they don't know all this. So,
yeah, they don't know all this, but I think after coming here I became independent, like not in like financial way or whatever, but like I do my own things, I do my own stuff, I plan my own career, I plan my own jobs or whatever it is. So
oh
I
yeah,
understand
you also got a job.
part-time job.
Job is a
Girl,
job. Job is a job.
dude,
How is that job going?
made fun of my dining area job. I didn't do that job, but still.
Yeah, I make fun of you a
Anyways,
lot.
because you love to and it's your part-time job. That's what
Your
I can
part-time
do.
job is annoying me.
No, that's always there. But so getting back to the question, I think I understand my parents a lot better now, because before I used to be mad at them, you're not spending time with me or whatever. But now I get it.
Yeah,
I
I
understand,
get that. I get that. But
right?
see, I get that to a point where I understand what you're saying, but I don't get it to a point where I'm going to implement it myself because that is not my case. Even to this day, every time I go back, I
Mm-hmm.
torment my parents. And see, this does not make me proud. This honestly doesn't make me proud to say, but I torment my parents. See, there is
I get
torture and there is torment. I torment my parents
it, girl.
into
Every
taking me somewhere or the other because I am so goddamn bored.
I wish I could say that. My mom takes me everywhere, but my dad is always busy, so he cannot. I understand where he's coming from, but
Yeah, your dad works
I'm
a
not that
lot.
privileged.
I remember during graduation also, during our high school graduation, your father wasn't really around.
Yeah, he wasn't around. He came back from a trip or something like that, and I was so upset because I wanted him to be there on that day.
But at least he showed up in
Because
the he showed up in the end. So
he showed up. He took us. Yeah, he drove us there, and it was nice because I was so upset that my dad wasn't being on my special day because it's the last school day, and that too in
Yeah,
India.
after this, after high school, it's no more school.
And I know like after like there won't be any school or whatever, and I'm gonna move out to US. I'm gonna move to US, right, in like few months, and I was so
Yeah,
upset
I
with that.
remember. I remember when you first told me that you got into Indiana.
Yeah,
So
at the Kelly school.
you used to message me everything. So
True updates of all my colleges.
the second you got like a rejection, you'd be like, oh my god, I'm so upset. I got rejected from this and this. And the second you got
Very true.
accepted, you were like, oh, OMG, 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 like in complete caps, telling me that you got accepted into Indiana, and I was so happy for you. Don't get me wrong. I was so happy
This
for
was
you.
my first school that
But
accepted.
I was also so upset because I thought that you and me could go to college together if you stayed back in India.
The
I
thing
sound so
is,
selfish. I sound so
but
selfish, but
I
part of
wanted
me,
you to come here. Like imagine, like it's
yeah, I
so
was
great, but
supposed to. I was supposed to. I was supposed to. Do you remember? I started applying for US colleges,
true. I remember this. I
and
remember.
I also got into a few US colleges, but all of them were still very far away from you.
Oh yeah, I know. It wasn't. It
And my
wasn't like it
Yeah,
distance.
I had a friend who studied in this very college. I had my cousin's sister study here. So,
Bellows is a college for sure, but
oh,
I
VIT
would
is
put it
definitely
this
India's best
for
engineering
sure.
college. So, anyone who is actually planning to do engineering, and this is for all the viewers out there who are young, old, I don't care. If you are planning to do your PG or your general bachelor's, UG, whatever it is that you're planning to do, and you want to do it in engineering, architect, or something like that, and you know that you want to stay in India, that your mind is set on staying in India, definitely come to VIT. People will tell you, see, being in the college, I will obviously be like, oh, VIT is horrible, VIT sucks, blah, blah, blah.
For
But
true,
in general, VIT is actually such a good college.
true. I get you what you're saying. I complain a lot about college, but at the end of the day, I'm
It's
learning a
our
lot.
college, so we love it.
We love it, but you know, like we know we experience the study life here, so we know how it is, right?
Definitely,
So
yeah.
I believe this is I really love the place that I'm in, like the small town, the college town, and whatever. And it's like very cool. It's very nice. I like
Yeah, for
it.
me also the entire VIT, this thing is like, so the distance that I have to walk to have to get to classes and stuff, it is like
Hmm.
I am in a complete different place. It's not like I'm in India. Someone came into your room.
Huh?
Someone
No,
came.
I just heard something. Dude,
Oh
I
my
hear
god,
something.
guys, this is actually gonna shock your mind. Vaishnavi's college is actually haunted. To tell them the story that you
It's
told me.
fucking
Tell them the st-
1800s.
tell them the story that you told me about that elevator. And guys, this is gonna blow your mind because I
No,
remember she texted me this at like
I,
midnight, and I was telling my friends we were all in shock. We were in awe because we didn't think that these things existed.
dude,
I'm a
I'm
believer,
I'm
but
literally not lying there. You know, I'm a person who analyzes stuff. I love horror movies. I love spooky stuff for sure. But after this incident, right, I haven't watched a horror movie in a while because
see, the
I
only
didn't
thing
watch
I
a horror.
watch is horror. The only thing I
I
watch is
know,
horror. I will show you my downloads list. I will show you my downloads list on YouTube.
I know.
Then
But after this,
don't judge my downloads list. But
it's fine.
I swear to God, the only thing I watch is
Oh,
ghost.
I know this. But I start watching
I
that
love these
shit
people's
after this.
channel. Honestly, love their channel because they're so real.
Hmm.
Like it's just a different explanation, something I can't explain. They make me want to believe
I get.
in the afterlife.
Oh my god.
But
I
leave all
don't
that,
know,
leave
man.
believing, not believing aside, tell them what happened with the elevator.
Oh yeah. So after this, I stopped watching. Can you guys imagine? So what happened is that group of four people, we were exploring study places to study at night. Right. We do midnight study session. Or we always do that. We just chat a little bit, we study together and whatever. So I was like, oh, I go to this building that I study. Like, I think it's kind of nice. Do you want to just join? So we went. And then we started exploring the other floors and we went to the last floor or something. And there's this, it's a geography building. So they have the big ass elevator where they kind of move stuff, I think. I assume because it's a very big elevator.
So
It's
like
like
the
a
cargo
commercial,
elevator kind of thing.
it's like commercial elevator, whatever. And we heard like banging like this, like straight up like this.
That is
Like
so scary. Then this
people
was at
like,
night. This was at night.
I know. And then when somebody said, oh, Vilohita, whatever, my friends were like, oh, maybe it's that it's going like above or whatever. It got louder, it
That is
got
just so
louder and
scary.
stuff.
That is so scary. That
I
is so scary. I
know.
would faint of fear. I would
My
honestly,
god, Mana.
I would start
Yeah,
screaming at the top of my lungs.
true. Like after that, I froze. My instincts are not to run. Mine is to like freeze. That's what I do every time. That's so bad,
No,
but
oh
I
my
do
God!
it.
If I was in that situation, I swear I would go to
True,
this certain place in my mind. So I'm the type of person that the second something bad happens, I go into the worst scenario. Like
true,
complete.
dude. That's
I go to the worst scenario ever.
true.
So I would immediately be like, I'll take my phone and I'll be like, I'll actually take my phone and be like, oh my God, Mama, I'm dying. I'm gonna die. I'm not gonna make it. That is how I'm
No,
going to be.
what I do is that I analyze stuff in my head, like what the fuck is going on, right? Because it doesn't have explanation. You know what I mean? It doesn't have explanation. You know,
Yeah.
it sounded so human way. Like nobody uses that elevator, obviously, because it's fucking
But it's just
midnight.
so creepy. It's so
I
creepy.
know, right? It creeped me out. I never watch horror movie after this incident because I'm done with it. Like I would love to watch again, but not alone. And I'm staying in this
See,
city where it's like
I,
many years
I
old.
for sure, I know everyone has experiences, some or the other experience that
Sure.
is scary or haunted in their mind. But I one time had this experience back when I was staying in Hyderabad. So this was during our 12th grade.
Oh,
Yeah, so this,
I remember
yeah, remember,
this.
I texted you at midnight also.
True.
Okay,
That's
so
oh,
you
I
know
was
what
scared of
happened.
you. True,
You
I
remember what
know. And
happened, but I never mentioned it here. I mentioned it
uh,
briefly when it happened in a very old video. And if you guys want to see that video, it is a video of me doing a text message story called Abducted. And at the end of that video, I mention what happens. But just to refresh your memory, I was so scared that day because I had a physics exam the next day.
oh yeah, I do remember
And
this.
you
I do
remember the
remember.
physics teacher. You remember the physics teacher. She used to eat my brain. That woman hated
Dude,
my
you
guts.
it's YouTube. Be careful.
Yeah, because she knows my YouTube now. No, but she hated my guts. She was an amazing teacher though. Like, she meant well. But at that time, I was always like, oh my God, this teacher hates my guts. You know how high
Oh,
school is.
I
And
know.
I
I was so
was so, I was so over it. I went to the room at like midnight.
mm-hmm.
And I was gonna go to sleep. And see, so it was like the main door, and then you
Mm.
walk in, and it was the sofa, TV, and everything. You walk in more, and you see that divider right at the sofa.
I think I saw your house.
Yeah, you came to my house. And then it
Yeah.
was the dining table, the other common room, and then
Mm.
on opposite sides of the common room were two bedrooms, and right
Yeah.
in front of the dining room was another bedroom. Me and my sister and my mom, we were sleeping in the master bedroom,
Mm-hmm.
and the master bedroom flooring was made of wood.
Oh,
It was made of
interesting. Okay.
wood,
Uh-huh.
and I know that my parents are gonna see this and they're gonna be like, "Oh my God, why are you even mentioning this?" But yeah, so that for the sound that we heard, we sound. Oh my God, I can't talk. It sounded like
Something.
someone. Yeah, it sounded like someone was banging on the master bedroom door. All three of us were in the room, and there was only three of us staying in that house.
So scary.
It sounded like someone was banging on the master bedroom door, and
Mm-hmm.
the entire floor felt like it shook.
Like I know, like the wood floors have this thing. When people
Yeah.
walk, it gets like very. It makes sounds. You know what I mean? And it's scary. Like
Long
that's
story
really.
short, my mom ended up staying up all night just to make sure me and my sister got a good night's sleep. So honestly, shout out to my mom because that woman is a saint. My mom is an actual saint.
For sure. Oh my god, that's so
But that
scary.
is that is no limit because your mom is also literally amazing. I've spoken to your mom.
No,
Your mom is really
moms
amazing.
are amazing. They do so
Yeah,
much
I feel
for us.
like once I came to college, I learned to appreciate my mom more.
Her more. I
She
know.
miss.
I know.
I actually miss fighting with her. I miss
I
screaming. Okay, the meeting is
do.
ending already.
What the
Okay,
hell?
we will go into a different meeting after this one, and we will
True.
continue this. But we still have 10 minutes. So
Yeah, we can still talk. But I mean, I started appreciating her more after coming here because I think I was a stupid teenager. I was a
you
stupid
still
teenager.
are.
I like, oh, no, I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm
Yeah,
not.
you
I've
are.
grown old.
You are. You
I've
are. You
grown
are.
old of that.
No, you've grown older. You didn't grow out of that.
God. Oh my god. But okay, not funny, but let me say,
No, why are you
let me
laughing?
finish. I have a point to prove. I'm not like the cranky old teenager who used to get affected with every single thing and
Oh no,
who used to
I am
shout,
still a really
bang
cranky
doors.
teenager. Because I just turned 19, so I'm still a cranky teenager. But I feel like
Oh,
cranky or not, I understand my mom better.
true, true, true. What I'm saying is like the age of tween or whatever. You
Yeah,
go
when
through
you're
a
a
lot,
preteen and
and
all
then
that, you go through
hormones or
something.
whatever.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
was I
it,
was
it,
I was a real pain when I was 16, 17.
I
I would
know,
complain
me
for
too.
everything. I would complain
I
for everything, and the one thing I would complain the
even
most.
nobody knows
See,
that I scream a lot.
every younger sibling out there, every single younger sibling out there knows this feeling when your older sister or brother gets everything they want, and honestly, you feel like your parents love them more. It's just such an annoying
Bro,
feeling.
I'm an older sister, by the way. I think
I know.
younger siblings are given everything they want.
No, actually, frankly, older siblings are given a lot. My parents, I used to complain to my parents that they like my sister more for everything. I'd be like, oh, you like her more. I'm not gonna mention my sister's name because, for her own privacy.
For sure. But I mean, I get it. My parents don't do that, but you know how
My
it
parents
is. Like,
don't do that, but imagine from a 16, 17-year-old's brain,
yeah,
you're completely out of it, and that is the only thing that you're thinking. My mom used to say, you are so insecure, you're so insecure, you're so inferior.
true. But I think it's as a teenager, you're insecure about a lot of stuff. When you're growing
Yeah,
up,
and
like
some of the
everything.
insecurities you just push it off onto your parents, like you shout at them for random stuff.
True, I know. I think I used to do that to a lot to my mom,
Yeah.
and sorry to my mother who bared this
No,
scream
I
really
feel like all that
together.
fighting I had with my mom really helped because that fighting made us really close. I never really fought with my dad much because My da- my
Because it's
dad
your
my dad
dad. It's like a different
my dad was
relationship.
always very nice to me. He always understood. And the best thing about my father, every time I didn't want to go to school, even when I was like really small, I'd be like, I don't want to go to school. And he'd be like, okay, fine, don't go to school tomorrow. Just be it's fine.
That's so cute.
Honestly, dads are
My
the best.
dad, I know, my
Dads
dad.
are the
Me
best.
and my dad
Dads are
used to
definitely.
go. Yeah, me and my dad, when I was very small, we used to go for walking, and then we used to have food, a lot of food, on the way back. And my mom used to be like, "Why did you even go for walking? Like, what is wrong with you guys?" It's like
Back in
food.
2020, so during COVID and all that, me and my mom used to spend so much time together because we used to work out together and stuff. So we spent so much time together. That is when me and my mom actually bonded.
Um, I think me and my dad bonded after I came here. My dad missed me a lot, right? We it became very transparent. I don't hide anything from him now. It's like everyday ranting, or I have an issue with something or someone or whatever. I talk to him. It's
Yeah, but
like
see, I don't do that. I don't do that for some reason. See, it's not that my parents don't listen when I have a problem. I have this horrible habit where once I have a problem, even this whole hurt on my foot,
mhm.
we were talking about it before we started recording this. So guys, I am very stupid. I hurt my foot, and
Don't. It's fine.
so we just
We're
leave
just
it at I hurt.
girls.
We just leave it at I hurt my foot. But I hurt my foot like probably a week ago.
Yeah.
And I
Again,
told my parents
she's
today.
expert. She's expert in hiding stuff, aren't you?
So it's not
Very
hiding. I
much.
don't know what it is. I continuously feel like I have to take care of it myself.
I get it, but
It's an
it's end
immense
of the day. You
pleasure.
need to
It's something that you can't even
share
tell
it,
your parents. You can't even tell your parents about it because it's like you have to take care of it yourself, or else your parents are gonna be disappointed.
dude. They won't be. They're your parents. They love you more
Yeah,
than anything.
I know that, but it's like this. Every time I want to tell them, I have this. It's like a certain stress that can't be
Dude,
explained.
that's what I used to think when I was like when I was like a teenager, like very small. I used to
You're
think
still
I'm
a
like a boy.
teenager. Your birthday is in Jan.
No, like
And she's
I'm
thinking that
adult
she's like
now.
25.
No,
She's thinking
like
she's
listen,
25.
like what I'm
Just
saying
so you
is
guys
that
know,
like
we're
I
both 19. We're both 19. She's turning
oh
20 in
you're
Jan.
saying out the age also.
That is fine.
Anyways, no, I'm talking about like 12 years old,
12 years
15
isn't a
years old.
teenager, bro.
Dude, it is. Check it up.
Okay, who
Okay,
says 12 is. Okay, who here thinks that 12 is a teen? If I'm wrong with 12 being teen or not, then
see,
correct me,
13 to
please.
17. Oh,
You said 12 is teen. Guys, I was right. If you guys believe that I was right and you guys also think 12 is not
no,
being
see
teenager,
me.
comment down below and like the video. Make sure you guys subscribe
Actually
also if
cut
you're
it
gonna
out.
like
I
it.
feel embarrassed. Oh, see, I was talking about tweens.
Yeah, but you
Like
said
8
teens.
to
Yeah, so
12.
preteen.
Like preteen, tweenies, or whatever. I used to like. Well, I forgot what we were talking about also. Like, we went to all
We were talking
discussion of.
about
Huh? Cut this out, actually. Cut
why?
the.
I'm not cutting
It's so
anything.
dumb.
That is the whole point of this
What?
podcast. Oh my god, I just realized we never mentioned the point of this podcast. Guys, the whole reason we even decided to do this podcast is because we wanted to show everyone what it was like having a long distance best friend.
And also, like, being a girl in state,
Yeah,
I
and
think.
we talk random stuff all the time, and
True.
we wanted to
Why
share
not
it.
make a podcast of it?
Yeah, why not make a podcast about random stuff?
I don't know. It's
Yeah, I
always
love
off.
your nails, bro. I love your nails.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Those are so
They're
pretty.
pretty, right? Look at.
So pretty.
Oh my god. Thank you. I needed that. You know when people like compliment me, I'm like only I'll be like, oh, Shreya complimented
Oh,
me.
don't mention it.
I like compliments.
Yeah, I know.
No, here, people in US, we have like here it's like a small talk culture, right? It's like you just randomly start talking, and few people just come and they're like, "Oh, your frock is cute." I'm like, "Oh, that's so sweet! It just made my day." I'm literally get
Yeah,
so
the second
happy.
someone says something nice, you're immediately like, oh my god, it's so nice.
I melt.
Yeah, that's the only thing you think about. I don't know why, but that's the only thing that we think about.
I I know, right? I'm like, I need to like compliment, but people don't. People you want don't. People who you don't do. You know? Cut this out. It's just for us. It's just for us. Okay. I'm
And
talking
see,
about something, someone.
and see, the whole world is about me.
The world is so crazy. Nobody likes me except you. Okay, thank you. Are we talking about?
Yeah,
Oh, by the way, do you know there are many haunted stories in the campus? Do you know
there
that?
is this
Do you
one
want to read it
very,
out
there's like
for
one very
people?
famous haunted. There's this one senior girl that I met here, and
Mm-hmm.
my parents are gonna kill me once they see this. So, disclaimer to my parents, this is specifically to my parents, not to the viewers. Just my parents. Mom, dad, skip past the next 5 minutes of this video.
Disclaimer.
Because just a
First
disclaimer,
five.
just skip past the next 5 minutes. If you guys love me, you will skip past it. I am really hoping you skip past it. Okay, so there is this one senior in my college,
Mm-hmm.
and we met back when I was in Sem 1.
Okay.
So this girl, she's amazing, okay? I'm not gonna say her name for her own privacy. 'Cause, you have to
Mm-hmm.
respect someone, and I don't know if she's gonna be okay with her name being out on YouTube.
Yeah, for sure. I
So we'll
can
just call
respect.
her, the senior.
Okay, the senior.
Yeah. So this senior, we met because we're the same language. I was talking to my mom on the phone and stuff, and she realized what I was saying. Like she understood what I was saying.
Mm-hmm.
I suddenly forgot what I was about to say, and I lost the words. But so she understood what I was talking to my mom about. And
Mm-hmm.
she started laughing for some reason because me and my mom were fighting on the phone.
Uh, uh-huh.
And then after that, we met in the mess. We ate together and stuff like that. So we became really close, and she's one of my closest friends in this college. I honestly love her a lot.
Uh-huh.
And we used to meet up every day, like every single day. We would meet up every single day because we were in the same like hostel blocks.
Okay.
She moved hostel block now, but this senior back in Sem 2 told me something that I will never forget. She told me and explained to me, more importantly, about this positive energy and negative energy.
True, I believe in that.
Yeah, so my this senior, she was different. In her words, she was different.
Okay.
So she
Like a
like
psyche?
so she like borderline
You
medium.
know, uh,
Yeah, so
I think I do.
I personally have never seen anything because, and I honestly rather keep it that way. I know I keep saying that I want to see a spirit and blah blah blah, but that is all jokes.
Whatever.
Because I
I
honestly
know what
don't.
it is.
I don't want to see anything like that. Because I like my life the way it is, and that would
Anything
just
out of
traumatize.
normal.
That would just traumatize me. But this senior, she was it a knock?
I don't know, I just heard something
I
again, but
heard a
I
knock from your side.
no. Wait, what?
Yeah, like someone was knocking on the door lightly.
No.
Can you check the door?
No. I just
Check.
heard my roommate's TV, that's it. No, I didn't hear any knock.
Are you sure? Because I heard something.
I don't know. Let's see the recording later.
Okay, yeah. So, yeah, where was I? Yeah, so we
Oh
were,
yeah, she's like a borderline meeting, whatever.
yeah, so she's like a borderline medium. So she
Uh-huh.
claims to have seen a lot of things. And the block I'm in right now, apparently, okay, I'm really scared that my roommates or someone will hear me. But
They're gonna smack you.
honestly, honestly, that's fine. 'Cause-
Honestly, it is
yeah, it's
fine.
fine. I don't care. But so this is a story that she told me. Okay, so
Okay.
any all credits for the story goes to her, and this is just a retelling of her story, her first story. And so apparently, this girl, she was staying on the 10th floor of this building, the building I'm in right now. And
Okay.
she she told me that, and it really freaked me out. And every time I think about it, it gives me actual chills. Like the
Okay.
hair, like I get actual goosebumps.
Mm-hmm.
So this, she was going to the washroom one day, and in the middle of the night, she was going to the washroom, and everything was fine. She heard crying, and she thought it was like some random student or something. And this is where it actually creeps me out because there was no students near the washroom. She steps into the washroom door, and so for us, it's the washroom main door. When you go in, there's three washrooms, three wash basins, and three shower areas. She walks into the main door of the washroom, and she feels like someone grabs her hand, like actually grabs her hand, like completely full wrist and everything, and pulls her.
Yeah.
And this
Pulls
girl
her?
actually, yeah, she actually gets dragged.
What the fuck?
Yeah,
That's so
so
scary.
when I heard that, I froze in my own shoes. I could not move.
I understand. I can't deal with the horror stuff anymore.
It
Can't.
creeped me out. See, I watch horror stuff at three in the midnight, three at night also. And it's completely fine.
I stopped doing that.
I am fine with that. I don't get scared easily anymore. But it is so scary to have to meet someone who can visually see something out there.
I think they're more, I mean, it's already there. They just can see it. I know, like, when
Yeah,
people just
but
say, oh, I
when you
see
can't
it.
see it, we can't see it. So we always rationalize in our head, being like, "Oh, it's probably just the wind, or it's something else."
True. We
So I
always
can't
give
imagine.
explanations for stuff.
Yeah, I can't imagine actually being able to see something in real
I
life with
can't.
your own two eyes.
I never want to see it. Dude, basically, when you have sleep paralysis or whatever, you just see stuff a lot. That's what I've heard.
I honestly don't know anything about sleep paralysis.
You don't know? It's basically when you're like, basically when you like, you have anxiety, depression, or whatever. You see stuff in your bed, like on something like that. You see a dark figure like moving, and you're like, you can't move from the bed. Something like that.
Actually,
Sleep demon.
something like that had happened to me. So
I don't want to tell if it always happens to me, but I want you to cut this out because I don't want my parents to know. End of the day.
So,
Yeah.
okay, so I was sitting in my common room. I was sitting at the
Mm-hmm.
sofa of my common room, and I was using my computer. I was studying and using my computer. And
Mm-hmm.
that day I didn't sleep. It was like at 4 in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't really sleep that night. I
Mm-hmm.
took my phone out because I thought, okay, I'll watch my phone for a while, relax for a while before I go to bed.
Mm-hmm.
And I was watching, I showed you what I usually watch.
Yeah, yeah.
I was watching that, and okay, so I am sitting in my usual spot where I always sit during my this like, every single day. Okay, so I am
Mm-hmm.
sitting towards the electrical chargers and everything. And
Mm-hmm.
generally, the lights here are turned on unless everyone in the other rooms are sleeping, in which case we will turn the lights off.
True.
I was sitting here and I was facing the main room door of our apartment.
Yeah.
And you can see there's like a corner to that side.
Mm-hmm.
You see a corner over there. Over there.
Uh-huh.
In that
Yeah, yeah.
corner, in that corner, and this was just like on the side of my eye, just suddenly glance. And I'm not sure if what I saw is even real or not.
Mm-hmm.
I felt like I saw a very dark silhouette of a person.
True. But this is
But like not a
different
normal
thing.
person. Not a normal
Oh yeah.
this person, it looked like he was 7 foot tall.
Oh my God. I don't know about that, but when you have sleep paralysis, basically it happens when you are sleeping and you cannot move. You are paralyzed basically at the night. So that's what happens. That's what I've heard. I don't know more, but sometimes you hallucinate also. I hallucinate every time. I'm like I'm seeing something. Yeah.
It's a very scary feeling to have to go through.
True. I know. I wonder how few people have it like every time. I don't know how they deal with it. You know,
Therapy, I
I don't
guess.
know how. I
But
don't know about
honestly,
that.
honestly, the problems that other people also face,
No, I
we
get it.
don't always tell our problems to everyone. So none of us really understand what all of us are going through.
True,
But all of us are, every single person out there deserves a round of applause.
for sure, sure, for sure.
Because of how hard everyone works, our parents, our siblings, our
True,
friends, even the strangers that walk around.
true. I appreciate all good people in the world. Good
Yeah, bad people.
intentions. I
Yeah,
know.
the
I
only
know
thing you
what.
need is good intentions.
True, that's what I'm saying. Only thing end of the day is important is that you having a good intentions. You can't let down. Few people just find it very nice to put down people, right? That
I
kind
don't
of.
know what that is.
I know. I don't get it too. I find it
And I
very
also
annoying.
just realized we have made this entire podcast so serious now.
I know, right? From horror story to something. But I want to tell you about horror story. Let's cut this shit. But I want to tell you about my university horror story. And I want to let you guys know, like, it's very interesting stories. It's nice. Not nice, but good to hear. But not good to experience for sure.
Yeah, I think we will be the judge
I
of
never
that.
read this, by the way. I never read this. Because I told you I
Oh,
have
one
a
more
very
thing,
good.
dude.
Mhm.
You should do a room tour kind of thing. Like show your room. Because I myself have never seen your room.
Really?
I have never
I'll
seen
show
your
you
room.
later. But oh, we should do that. Okay, so do you want to start? Okay, first story. I don't know. I find the horror stories very interesting. Do
I
you want
think
to do it?
you sent them to me, no?
Yeah, I didn't
You
read it.
sent you sent the horror stories to me. You sent a few to me.
Yeah, I didn't ever,
Okay,
I never read it.
I will put up one or two of what she sent to me,
True.
and I will put up the picture of it. So she
Okay.
will read it out right now, but those of you who couldn't follow what she was saying, you guys can just read that later.
We can always do that. You guys can always do that. Okay. So this is Indiana University Bloomington, where I study. So there are few couple of horror story
Okay, wait.
because
I'm gonna mute myself so there's no like
okay.
background sound.
Oh yeah, yeah. Okay. So there's this one story of Hatchet Brothers of Martinville or something. So people who choose to visit Bradford Woods or pursue a nearby streets of Martinville, Indiana, are warned to be cautious at night time. There are various reports of missing people and animals with severed heads found in late 2000th century. The suspect of these crimes are said to be Hatchet brothers. They wander in the area holding hatchets, hiding among the trees, looking for the next victim. Right? That's what I thought.
That is just so creepy to have to think about.
I know. And
That
after this, I have
is
one more story to tell you.
that is so
Okay,
creepy to think
that
about.
happened to my friend. I know, right?
But
And
imagine,
we have imagine the literally the
oh
oh
my god,
that's why I never read them. But now I want to like tell the people because it's interesting stories. Okay, so this is the elevator of Briscoe, which is like a dorm my friend used to stay. So one night in
speaking
70s,
of
he went a
friend,
visit.
actually, Vaishnavi, didn't
Oh,
you
I
say
wanna
that?
tell it at the last. Oh
Yeah,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
one of
So
your
one of
friend
my
had some experiences or something.
oh yeah. So she used to stay in one of the oldest dorms on the campus, which is from 18th century or whatever. It's really old. It got renovated many times. It looks like this only, but it got renovated again and again. Now it's again under renovation or whatever. So it looks very old also. It looks very old. They have a different kind of washrooms or whatever. So one of my friend who
Is
used to
this friend
stay
of
there,
yours still in the college?
yeah, she's still in the college.
Okay, guys, if you guys want
Yeah.
her to come onto this podcast to talk about her experience, how she felt when all this happened, make sure you guys like the video because one of these days we are going to get her to come onto this podcast because I don't really know her. So, Vaishnavi, that is up to you to go and talk to her, get her to come and everything.
Please.
Maybe next week's episode, she will be on this podcast. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, and turn on your post notifications so you don't miss how she felt during this
Oh
paranormal
yeah.
investigation, like experience
No.
thingy.
So basically, they had like her roommate who is like who never believes on ghosts. When she came back from the when she went to the
There's always that one person who's a
restroom,
huge skeptic.
yeah, who's skeptic, and she heard a whisper in her ear.
Oh my
Yeah,
god, so
she
scary.
heard a whisper of her name in the ear, and she came running to the room. And the washroom is like I think I don't know if somebody passes through the washroom. Manali could see it. I'm so sorry. Cut the name. Okay, cut the name. I forgot. Okay, let me repeat it. So if anyone passes through, my friend could see it if something like goes on. Her roommate came running to the room. She said she heard something, and at that time nobody was there in the room, and it was like nobody was there in the restroom. So basically, here the in this dorm, the restrooms are like really big, and they're like communal washrooms if you want a more detail or whatever. So, and then that happened, that incident, one incident, and then my friend used to wake up with scratches on her chest, like bruises, like many scratches, because and then she thought she was scratching herself or whatever, and she started wearing like overalls, like the covered.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
I don't know who those
It's
people are.
okay.
They just came for the reference. I'm gonna be on mute so there's no background music or sounds or
Oh yeah,
anything.
it's fine. It's fine. So she had scratches on her chest, like even when if even though she covered her body like so much, she still had scratches on her chest. So that was so weird. And people used to start experiencing many stuff in that floor, and they used to be very scared. And at one time, I think it got so bad that they called a demonologist or whatever. Yeah.
Wait, so
Yeah.
you actually met a demonologist?
I didn't meet, she did.
Okay, we definitely have to have her on this because she has to tell what that experience is like.
I
Because
know.
I would love to know what she felt like when she met with what they told her,
So,
and
I
everything in
and
general.
then yeah, that's what happened. And then it's a girl. That's what we know. It's a woman. It's a woman. That's what we know. That's it. And they named her Susan. Susan.
Susan?
Susan. They named her Susan because in the Ouija board or whatever, the first letter they got was S. That's it. They didn't get anything more than that. So they named her that. But right is going under construction now. Like
But
it's
that is
like
so
renovating.
creepy. That is just,
I know they're
that is next
renovating it
level
now.
terrifying.
That dorm is creepy in general. They have mirrors everywhere or something like that over the corridor. It's very creepy. I think it's very creepy. The washrooms are so creepy because they're like 90s washroom.
Oh god.
That Yeah, they have a bathtub at the end of the communal washroom, and
Yeah, I
that's
don't
so
think I'm gonna be able to
scary.
sleep tonight.
I couldn't see. It looked like a torture to me. It was midnight or something. I was at one of my other friends' place. We were waiting to see the snow, and I went to the washroom there, and I got so spooked because it looked so creepy. The bathtub and
That is
everything because it's
just
like 90s.
terrifying. It's
Yeah, it looks
terrifying.
like very 90s washroom. But it's going under construction, like renovation now.
So I'm
So
sure
I
everything
hope
should,
be better. I
hopefully.
hope so. Because this is one of the oldest building too, and it got renovated again. So it's like a
By the way, I
modern.
just have to say, I love that print on the wardrobe behind
What?
you. I love that
Oh,
print, that wooden print.
oh,
That is
yeah.
so soothing to look at. We're in the middle of a serious conversation, and that is
I
where my
know it
mind is
was
going.
so soothing, no? The
I mean, that
place
is where my
also
mind
looks
is.
so
Why do you keep looking that way?
No, I just hear stuff and then I start looking, anyways. But, dude, I think it's the energy that you bring into the place, like the
Yeah.
good energy or whatever. But I want to tell one more thing. I think I didn't tell you this. One of my roommate right now, she used to work in IMU, whatever, and IMU is one of the oldest building. It's like a memorial union or whatever that is. So she works for the hotel. It's a hotel too. Uh, and she cleans and everything like that. And then, when she was cleaning, there's this mirror this side. She's cleaning this side, and somebody passed through like this from this is the door. Okay, imagine this is a door, this is the window, it's a washroom, and she's cleaning like this and something passed, right? That's so creepy. And yeah, it's so creepy. And
I do
I
not know
want
what to
to
say.
read out the
I don't know
IMU
what to
story, by
say.
the way.
I do not know what to
I
say.
don't want to.
That is just terrifying.
I get you. So wait, let me tell you about the IMU story. IMU. Oh, by the way, and also
Look
there's
how
like
cute. Look at how adorable this
uh
is. It's so
that is
cute.
so cute.
She's so
That's so cute.
cute. I love teddy bears. This is so
Oh,
cute.
yeah. Okay, so there's a graveyard beside this hotel too. That's a very odd place where the graveyard
Okay, there's
is,
a
right?
graveyard beside the hotel.
Oh yeah, they had to put it because these people who gave the land to the university, they agreed upon saying, oh, wait, I'll tell the dumb story. Wait, dumb. This is very interesting story. You should listen. You should like listen to this.
And by the way, guys, if I look tired, please don't judge. I just haven't been sleeping very well. I look like I am a panda because of the circles around my eyes. My eyes look so dark.
Oh
I don't know
yeah.
if it's just me, but my eyes look so dark.
No, they don't. Look at me. Like I
They look
don't
so
look
dark.
after. It's okay. Nobody cares. Okay,
I slept at like
so
4 a.m. yesterday.
oh my, why?
I do not know. I was so.
Okay, you
I
should
could not.
listen to this. I'm so sorry. Okay, so 200 years back, or 200 years passed since Dunn Jr. Elizabeth Dunn migrated to Kentucky to Bloomington and purchased large land of farmland in 1820s. So they raised
So like
eight
over
children.
100. This is like over 200 years ago.
Yeah, this was 200 years ago. So they raised their eight children in the house that was built beside my basically like school of public health or whatever. So so several generations lived on or near the farm until 1883, when IU trustee purchased 20 acres for the construction of new campus. Today, the cemetery is obvious remnant of the homestead, but one can imagine its old pastoral beauty in soothing green spaces of dun woods and dun meadows. So, there's like a velvety mosque. Wait, this is such romantic. Okay, so as for the cemeteries, this
I'm
is
sorry,
so
can you
amazing.
just explain what just happened between the story?
Oh yeah, yeah. Wait. So as a cemetery go, it's not spooky, but there's like the spot where people see Lady in Black.
Lady in
Yeah,
Black? Who's the lady in
yeah.
black?
She's a woman who you see in the in the in the graveyard, near the
Okay,
graveyard
let's.
actually.
Okay, I'm gonna see what the story of Lady in Black really is. 1 second.
Mm. And also, eh, this is so bullshit bogus. Give me some nine. Okay, so 1911, there were several reports of unveiled.
Okay, so
Uh,
apparently, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry to interrupt,
uh-huh.
but I searched up
Continue.
who is the Lady in Black, and apparently,
I you.
someone someone named Elizabeth explained that the woman in black is someone named Janet, like Jennet, Janet, who claims the village children by having them take their own lives in
Oh, this
penance
is
of
other
her own
story.
son.
This is Indiana University's
Okay,
The
let's see
Woman in
what
Black.
India Lady in Black in Indiana University is.
Yeah.
In 1919, Frances Marshall became the first. What?
No, this is something else. So I'll send you the link again. So I'll read it out actually. In 1911, there were like several reports of unknown male dressed in black, and she was often seen most often walking along the third street. Some claim it to have been seeing her walk with a cane or umbrella. She always kept her face covered and often
Oh,
hid
okay,
behind a
here.
which.
I'm sorry. This is what Google says. This is what Google says.
Mm-hmm.
This is, I think this is from your college only called Blogs Library.
Mm-hmm.
So it says the legend varies slightly as to who the lady in black is, but accounts to describe a woman dressed in black watching over a grave. The grave is sometimes thought to be the grave of her child, other times thought to be the grave of her husband. So
Oh
it's a
yeah,
good person who's just watching over her child or husband.
yeah, I think so. But she never harmed anyone, that's for sure. But we went to the graveyard at 3 o'clock at night. We are crazy.
You know, you guys have this site. I am going to show you what the site I'm talking about. You guys have this site. You see
Uh-huh.
that Indiana logo, this one?
True, true, true. Oh yeah.
To summon actual spirits. It says summon the Halloween spirit with spooky campus tales.
Oh my god.
I feel like you should try
Interesting.
this.
No, I'm good. After the geography building incident, I'm very scared to go anywhere. Like at midnight, especially. I'm so spooked of that building. Every time I go to that building, all I think about is that I have class there. I need to go there. Imagine going to the same place where something happened. I'm sure there should be some rational experience, like explanation. I don't know. But there's 9 minutes again left.
Oh yeah, it's fine. We'll just go to a different meeting.
You should sleep also.
It's not even 12, so.
It's not. Don't you have a class?
Nope.
Really? Dude, I need to get piercing. Nose piercing.
You
Girl,
know,
like,
there is so many lady in spirits. There is lady in red, lady in white.
that's so funny.
Actually,
That's actually funny. That's so funny. But why there's no men? I think there are men, but
yeah, I just think
just
people
you.
had to talk about the lady.
Like you won't say Men in Black, no? It's not.
Yeah,
It
because Men
sounds
in
very.
Black is a movie.
Yeah, it sounds very movie. Lady in Black sounds
Like a lady wearing a black dress.
it sounds very devilish somehow.
Oh yeah.
Lady in Black. Lady in the Black. Oh my god. It's traumatizing me. Dude, I'm remembering this incident
You know,
very
I keep looking at the blanket on your bed. Like
why?
I keep looking at it because I don't know from the corner of my like I'm looking at you, but from the corner I can still see your blanket,
Yeah.
and it
Is it
looks every time you're talking, I keep thinking it's a blanket movie.
so blanket is more important than me. Nice. Oh my god, we should sleep. I need sleep. I need to take oh oh shit.
What? What happened, guys? I think we lost Vaishnavi.
No, I get very
Distracted.
no, I have another article to work on.
Oh my God, guys! I have amazing news. One of Vaishnavi's articles got published, and I'm gonna put the link of that article in the description. So make sure you guys to go and
Girl,
check
that
it
is
out.
an event. I covered event. It's not
That is
article.
completely fine.
It,
But I will put
if
it in the
I make a
description. I'm gonna put it in the description and I want all of you to go and check it out and I want you guys to show her that appreciation and love of how great she is in the comment section below. And I honestly don't know what else to say. Just go and check out that whole article, read it. Just, it's honestly amazing. Oh, and also
Yes.
we are making a new Instagram account for this
Yeah.
for this channel. We're not going to be using the old Instagram account that I used to use for this. We're going to be creating a new one, and I'm
Can
going to
I
put that
create one instead? I'm so sorry.
whoever creates it, whoever creates it, I'm going to put it down in the description below before I upload this video, and I want all of you to go and follow that account because we're going to be posting all the sneak peeks, and every time we are going to post, we're going to put up something or the other on our Instagram account, and you can see how we both are living our lives outside of the camera. Just in general, follow that account, guys. Let's put your phone down.
Please do that. Please. We're just
And while you're
girls.
at it, also go and subscribe to this channel, go and like this video, and turn on your post notifications so you know, because we're going to be posting a podcast every single week. And I know I've said, I know I've promised a certain video of every week very long back when I first started this channel, but this is something that will actually happen. I have been in a slump for ideas, and now I won't be because I have my best friend doing this podcast videos with me. And
Amazing.
yeah, so we're gonna be posting every single week. So just go and subscribe and turn on your post notifications so you don't miss out on some fun podcast where we talk about random stuff. So anytime you guys just want to laugh, you can just watch our videos and turn on the post notifications and make sure you hit that red subscribe button. Oh, and like the video. I always forget to say that. Like the video.
Yes, do that. That would be so helpful. That would be like, oh, we should create more.
Yeah, it will be so
Honestly.
motivating. We'll be so happy.
True, you would be. Anyways, bye bye.
Bye. We'll see you guys next week.
Bye.